Andrews, a first-time Pro Bowler, the intended target. But it'll be second down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he hits the running back, Dion Lewis. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Mahomes firing complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
4 yards.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. At the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Raiders' 29-yard line.
On second down, it's Robinson. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that hollow metal sound is the bane of any kicker's existence, and here, that sound is going to keep our game scoreless.
And you could see him give that body English as the ball was in the air. Come on, baby, come on. But no dice that time.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A gain of 11.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed, his elusiveness, and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Sean Lee, the long-time vet, getting in and getting to the QB. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. That's complete to John Ross. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Going for it with Sanders. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
First down.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. This is intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
A gain of 2.
Second and 8. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Caught out left side by Robinson. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
They go play fake. Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. And the Raiders pick it up. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Complete.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. Left side here to Sanders. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Miles Sanders.
Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 16th touchdown of the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Browns nothing.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started, and they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And the Raiders have got him. Brian Burns.
Money baby, what trying
Number
to
6 now for him on the year.
Back at the 31-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes, throw left side complete. It's Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Will Fuller was the intended target.
Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Slit. Ringer, guys.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play action. Now
You didn't
Mahomes.
say nothing to me for me to
He'll
say
get this one
nothing.
into the hands of Lewis.
What did you say?
They'll
What
get
did you say?
nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now the old pass completion.
I wasn't
for
even
no gain.
here.
That's
How long
something you
ago
wanna
was it?
call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one.
What did you say, Taylor?
Right
Because I
now,
probably
what
wasn't
they're
here.
telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the
Y'all
fighting
wasn't
for
here.
extra yardage doesn't
Y'all
come
wasn't
as a
here.
result. That and good tackling could lead to no yards gained.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. This will be caught just inside the 10.
It's okay though, Taylor.
And he
Hey,
is
Taylor. How you
into the
doing?
end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dion Lewis. His first touchdown on the year. And now they're going to fake it. And it's caught in the end zone. So it goes for 2 points on the fake and gives him a lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did
Taylor?
before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for
Taylor.
wrinkles and counters because
You
you know
gonna
they'll
let
make some
DeMar gonna beat
adjustments.
you?
Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly
Y'all
a
know you
win-win,
suck.
but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule.
I approach you with niceness too.
It's
Yes,
still open for
yes.
the
I'm
coordinator.
approach you with niceness. So you gonna approach Ashton with niceness?
On 2nd and 7.
All right, now you're going in.
Escaping the pressure right. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
That-
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
You wrong for this.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That is definitely what we call a defensive
Jayla.
play. And what you mean by that
You
is
thought
against
you were
Lamar
rare?
Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took
You
advantage.
sure about that,
Oh,
Jayla?
that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Okay. You just like everybody else.
To throw again, Jackson.
Oh my
Fires one
God,
incomplete.
Lamar, you're
John
bad.
Ross, the one he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And
That's
he's
tough.
going to be taken down. They got him.
That's tough.
As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Deron Payne.
That's tough. He
in
was a
there
year
to
behind
take
us,
him
bro.
down
That's
on
tough.
what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately.
Yeah, but I want to smoke him, man.
A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush,
That was-
pass rush. Where's the guys up
I
front?
want all the
Maybe
smoke.
you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing.
Let me finish this game.
See if they can disrupt it here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. On the run, it's Robinson. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st down, Mahomes sets up the screen to Lewis. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Andrews. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And complete to Lewis over the middle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21. So we've reached halftime here in what we saw to be a very competitive 1st half, 8-7, just a 1-point game at intermission. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. This is DJ Reed returning.
Hey, look, do you not listen?
Just shy of the 25.
DJ Reed on the return. The Raiders
Oh, throw the 3rd quarter.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Oh, so you gonna sit here and wait? No, first, so you gonna sit here and wait?
Started, and both of these defenses.
No, first, you gonna really sit here and wait?
Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
Oh, you're such a nice
Back in
person.
review, so to
Nah.
speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you have.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The 2nd quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jackson. Being chased out left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. The veteran Mario Addison in there to drop him for a loss. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. He'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely at midfield. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At their 49-yard line.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
He'll buy some time right. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop him?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Keelan Cole, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They'll let Robinson try and run. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, they stopped them in a big way.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just have more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there. You've given yourself.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Number 11.
A big play there. With touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Joey Sly set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The last 2 guys on the cover of Madden going toe-to-toe here, and a great one brewing in the 3rd. Everything we'd expect from Mahomes and Jackson, 2 of the best young stars in the game. The throw taken in by Cole. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation. would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run. Robinson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Mahomes firing complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 16. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Dion Lewis, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have moved out in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown
to preserve that lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. It's caught inside the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Number 11.
A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take the lead with the extra point to come.
Makes the score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They begin the drive with Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Andrews. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll run here with Robinson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. James Robinson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score a point,
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 37. A big play that time for the Raiders. And even 40 yards. Throwing on 1st down. It's Jackson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Sean Lee able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Van Jefferson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3.
Browns 26.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Check 50.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
86.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Ross, complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.
First down.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Jackson on 1st down. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 5.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
6-yard line.
And Jackson throwing once more, eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game here. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's going to have the hook up to Izzo. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. And got his man. Complete. And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing. A big play there for the Raiders. 66 yards. Jackson to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by J.C. Jackson.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Mahomes to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
There was a minute left.
Now Mahomes. And there's a quick throw caught by Andrews.
Don't know who
Taken
your
down right at the
teammates be.
45-yard line. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
2nd and 10.
57. Mike, 57. Get that quarterback, D-line.
Back to throw, Mahomes. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 40 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now it's Mahomes again. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
15-yard line.
To try again after the sack, Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Oh, and did the Browns get it? I think so, yes. A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
They go play fake. Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
Partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a 1st down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.
Jayla, are you ready? You've been waiting this whole time. Oh. See, I'm not taking no mercy out on you this time, okay? Okay, Jayla. Okay, Jayla. No, it's okay. Think that. Alright. You got that. You gonna use the new 99 Devontae? Let's go. Let's go.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First down, Rodgers. Dancing to his left. He's got a man complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46.
Wait, dude, you open packs? You open packs? Ah, she got 2 o'clock on.
The man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 46. Now Mahomes. Escaping the
God, I got it. He got through there so quick.
Options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Steps away to his left.
That was smart. That was smart. All right, never that ass got to throw the ball against her.
And now it's third.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Mahomes on third. A quick slant to Hill. And they'll get him down as as he's inside the 40.
Tyreek Hill.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
2nd and 6. At the pack.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes, flush to his right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, 34 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
To kick off for Kansas City.
And this one's up by the Packers' hands.
Zayla. This game is terrible. This game is terrible. I had the ball in my hands.
Go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first.
19-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
With the score, Chiefs 8, Packers nothing.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Give me that.
For Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
I threw it right through it.
Picked off at the 22. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Yep.
On the delay, Jones. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
At the 16-yard line.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also.
I don't know most.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And Rodgers intercepted.
Jelly, you're bad.
picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological?
Mahomes. Where is this pressure coming from?
It's going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call
They would just suck on offense. Suck on
get
defense, too.
So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Rodgers will
Yeah, I don't know how. No pressure getting right through mine.
14-yard line. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving.
Yeah, crosses.
The full start backs him up 5. First and 15.
I don't understand why people run single back.
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Now she came in gun A split, gun split. Is she gonna motion that running back out right on a screenplay, or is it gonna be? It ain't HB halfback wheel. It's not halfback wheel because it's not tight. She's switching the play.
So
and got a pose out. Okay.
Over the middle, that's
good job, Dale.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 19 there as the drive
pistol
marches
strong
forward.
open. Okay, this is pistol. I play football there, but I know formations. This is pistol. Now she going shotgun tight. Shotgun tight.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with the ground. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Throw this. It's a fake. It's a fake one.
On first down.
She threw a pick.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, but you have no IQ. You didn't see your running back wide open.
Strong, and now it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the
You
average
can't
in
go
the league,
somebody
somewhere
the
around 40%
answer.
on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Come on, Jayla, punt the ball.
And a fake here, direct snap to the up man. Oh,
Thank you.
Stopped well short of the 1st down marker, and it's a turnover on down.
4th and short in this part of the field. You just notice special teams coordinators rallying the team, saying, watch the fake with Brandon. Don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah, they can be up 40 in the 4th quarter. That's their job. They scream that every time.
And this time, though, his team locked in, and they were well aware that it truly was a situation that they could fake it, and they were ready for it and stopped it.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44.
She changed it.
From the
No.
Mahomes. And that is
Oh my God.
Bound, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw up the top
Hey,
of the receiver. That's why I couldn't get his feet down.
Whole game, but I know
Charles,
shit.
I would have liked to
Yeah,
have
you
seen
could
that.
have said other game you're shooting at best. It's a couple plays you can accept. Yeah. Like money knows money. Niggas shooting
4 yards the
respect. Other
gain, and it'll bring
shooters
up
broken.
a 3rd down.
That.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And this is caught by Watkins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play.
Yeah, look, you right, that's the move.
Through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
I know that's why I did it.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Throw the ball, Mahomes.
Taken down, back around the 35-yard line. Now another time.
So I think you're a faggot now, Mahomes.
As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, he is too. Look how he walks. We all know the whole Eagles defense pussies though, cause they scared to cover somebody.
2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down.
No!
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Dean Lowry in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
That's Zaire. I'm tweaked. That's Zaire. I don't know what I was thinking. I gotta realize who you got. That's Zaire I was in.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defense is right
Get
now.
up!
They seem to be
Zella, get up!
beating them
Zella,
to the point of
get up!
attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive
Get
guys are
up!
tinkering like
I'm just
crazy.
throwing the ball up, Zella. That's the sad thing.
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Alright, watch, just like this. Oh, you throw like a...
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And he took the ball off course.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
on second down. It's Mahomes. Flushed out right. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson.
Jayla.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he
You know the
takes it
fact is I'm
inside
playing
the
with
40.
you, right?
He was held
That's the
without a
sad thing
catch in
about
the
it.
first half, but he's got one here, and he also
Like,
picks
this
up a first
is
down.
pathetic, Jayla.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Look at this, Jayla. Look. Oh, I thought he was going to tell you get up. Congrats, Jayla. You got a pick on me throwing it up. Congrats. Hey, Jayla, you want to do something for me then? Score a touchdown. Score a touchdown. Score a touchdown. Show me, please. Score a touchdown.
We've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we?
You suck.
You just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Take away that little running back route that you like to run. There we go. Man, post.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
Good job, Jayla.
Gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Come on, Jayla, you can do it again.
The 29-yard line.
Jones. And he'll get about
I don't know about that. It's the same thing like an R&B.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
You want to throw me another
I would
pick?
agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers. And Jones has it over the middle.
Rodgers.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Good job, Jayla.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Packers first down.
Yeah, it is. I'm telling you, good job.
So as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
She feeling real shiesty getting a safety tomorrow.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time.
Come on, Jayla. What happened to that touchdown?
And they will take over possession.
What happened to that touchdown, Jayla?
42-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback.
What happened,
that's obviously
Jayla?
been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he
Thought you were
had
going to
back.
score a
He certainly
touchdown.
does, but as you well know, this is a guy
Thought
that's
you were
used to
gonna score a
taking few
touchdown,
chances,
Jayla.
used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this
And
case.
I had a touchdown if you weren't
Throwing to start
aggravating.
the drive, but that one incomplete.
We've seen
All
these
right,
defenses
now let
make
me
enough
just show you something
opportunistic
else.
plays to keep this one low scoring.
Now, let me
Fly around,
just
making
show
plays
you
on the ball,
something else.
And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
We made the same sound like it's
Green Bay,
R&B.
Wisconsin is the spot.
Look at the blitz,
inside
Jayla. The blitz is
Lambeau.
amazing.
Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
Thank you.
Now here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Looking right side.
Thank you,
That's
Jayla,
to
for getting out of that
Watkins.
blitz for me.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I didn't want to score a touchdown on you that quick.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return
I sure
with more
am.
after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Mahomes to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is
Hi, Jayla.
inside the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now it's Mahomes again. Flush to his right. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown.
The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
It's Mahomes. And he's brought down. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Dang it.
Well, they were a little too excited to
now,
get
Jayla,
the
can you score a
football
touchdown?
before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can
Please.
just take a
I
bend
just want you to score one.
and veer into your lane
Even if
or
it's a
into your
field goal.
body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching.
I
is
mean,
the
you are a
call.
dog. Jayla, you haven't scored. You have 9 rushing yards. You can't throw a ball down the field without it being almost picked. Aaron Rodgers that you do not mix.
Off the play
You
fake to Jones.
you
Here's
disrespect him.
Rodgers. Looking deep for
See,
Adams.
you disrespect him.
Oh, it'll be intercepted. Snags
You
it
disrespect
for the
him.
pick. And a big turnover there as his guy.
Yeah. She quit. My cover 2 doesn't give up the deep middle, Jayla. Just know that. I don't run cover 2 like that. But he's right there, Jayla. What happened then? Yeah, but you didn't score a touchdown. Or a field goal.